Well, it finally did it. It finally left me stranded. Not saying it's its fault, because I've abused it. But now it's time to work on it. So this is my 2008 Club Car Precedent. As you can see, it does have a 6-inch lift, but we tuck in a wheel on the right side right up into the fender. The Heim joint broke. It's different when you're riding and you try to drive over your own tire. You're not sure what happens. I'm sure I'm glad this happened yesterday on a slow cruise through the tree field and not out when we were riding dirt roads with the buggies. So now I'm going to pull this Heim joint off of here, try to find one locally, and if I can't find one, order one probably on Amazon. So I went ahead and got the top one out too. So this bolt is not attached. This one here seems to be. And I'm not going to go and hammer on it. But it's hex head, and it is 3/8. So I couldn't find a ratchet drive, so I had to actually do it old school with an Allen wrench. So the opening of the ball there looks like 3/8. And then the bolt side I didn't realize I'm measuring at the white arrow when I should have been measuring at the red. It's 1/2 inch. So that's what I'm gonna do. So after searching Amazon over and over every ad, these Heim joints, you can either find one that is 1/2 inch here and 1/2 inch bore, or 3/8 bore and 3/8 stud there. You can't find one that's 1/2 inch and 3/8. So I found a place in town, and being a small town, I'm surprised they had them in stock, and I am excited. I'm about to go in and see. So if I deal your golf cart, go in and see what they got. Well, these fellas had Heim joints, but they were not the 1/2 inch shaft 3/8 bore. So he said he's seen that before, but he's going to do some checking to see where he had to order them from before. So I guess I'm going to do my own checking as well. So the search continues. So this is the Heim joint I ordered. 1/2 inch shaft, 3/8 inch hole. Based on my incorrect reading of my caliper. And I'm going to order them and going to wait on them to come in, and just to find out that this thing is way too small. So I was able to find the Heim joints. Summit Racing carries them. Summit carried ones with grease zerks and ones without. So I went ahead and got them, and they're like 12 bucks a piece. So that was a great deal versus the 2 for $50 that would have been at the golf cart store. So here it is. Now you can imagine when I opened the package and saw these tiny little things and thought, dang it, I measured it. Why is it not right? Well, I don't know how to use the tool. All right, so it's been a couple weeks since the breakdown. I had to do this, washers. And they are wider than the Heim joint. So in case that Heim joint failed again, the washers would catch on the body of the Heim joint and keep the tire from flapping. So let's pull that old Heim joint out of there. And let's put this new one in. All right, so the Heim joint is out. Let's inspect it. Now, see that little piece hanging here? That goes inside. That helps this Heim joint pivot. If you look at this area here along the edge, see how this one's much thicker? Well, this one broke off, and it allows that ball with some force to pop out of there. So here is the ball that I was able to pop back out of there. And what the purpose of the washers is, you can see that they are as wide, or actually wider, than the Heim joint. So even if this ball breaks loose, this washer would still keep the front tire from trying to fall off. So here they are, side by side. The barrel is the same size. Half-inch bolt fits right in. The only difference in the two is this one is 2 inches. This one's 1.5 inches. So I'm still going to put it in there, tighten it down. We'll see how much thread's left, because it looks like by nothing being here and then wear being here, that the bolt in the washer, or the nut in the washer, should work. There's the Heim joint in place. And it looks like it could stand to be a little longer. Probably 1 to 2 threads. And I have not tightened it yet. So let's tighten it up, see what it does. Alright, so it's fully tight. It comes right to the end. So that's good enough for me. Now I'll run the bolt back up in. We should be good to go. Bolt is in, it's tight. I think I do still have a bit of wiggle. I think I'm gonna put that other one in since I'm right here, and I'll just keep this worn one as a spare. You can see a little bit of play. So that will probably eventually do the same thing. Okay, there's still a little rattle, but it's not the Heim joint. I think it's my jack. Nice. No knocking, no rocking. I think this is a success. So that's it for the Club Car Precedent. This is a 2008 Heim joints replaced. I'm not worried about my tire falling off. And in between it breaking and this repair, it got all of the polyurethane bushings done. So, and that's another video if you want to check out. And shows you how to use a standard OEM polyurethane kit to replace the bushings on a 6-inch lift. And they work, they fit. So no need paying the overpriced. I spent about half of what it would have been if I bought one for a 6-inch lift, and 29 bucks is what it was. Now these Heim joints were $12 a piece, and $12 a piece fixed my issue. And so those two did one side. The other two aren't giving me any issue, but now I know where to go when I need to fix those. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Crick-a-doodle.